YouTube is Anarchist of Darkness, also known as Kill Color Struck. And I'm here, and it's almost WrestleMania season, and I'm excited. Fastlane is going to happen. I don't even care about doing a review or a prediction card, because I don't give a fuck about Fastlane. And in the midst of this going on, I was asked what my favorite WrestleMania was. Now, I don't have a favorite WrestleMania. That's what I said. I don't have a favorite WrestleMania. Then I was asked, do you have a favorite WrestleMania match? And I was like, yeah, sort of, kind of. And the person asked me. And I told them, my favorite WrestleMania match was Booker T versus Triple H, WrestleMania 19. And I was like, oh my God, that's your favorite WrestleMania match? There's so many other things, good matches to pick from. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think I've ever been excited as a kid, as a wrestling fan, for something other than that match. Now, I had been a WCW fan, and Booker T had been champion 4 times over there. And I had been watching the entire time, and I was happy. But then when WWE happened, Booker T had fallen victim to this genocide of WCW people. And at the time, I thought it was just genocide of WCW people and not what I think it is now. Now, it was just Booker T never went over on any of the main talent clean, or WWE's or WWF's main talent clean. He never went over. He was Stone Cold Whipping Boy, he was The Rock's Whipping Boy, and then eventually he became Triple H's Whipping Boy. None of their main card people did Booker T ever go over it, even when they were in the main event and he was the face. Never. Like, I think he went over. I mean, the best I can say is Booker T went over on Christian a few times. That's the best I can say. Whereas, like, I mean, I would say Chris Benoit too, but Chris Benoit is a WCW talent, and that's a different situation. He never went over on anybody from the WWE, and it's always bothered me. So let me get to the match. It was a great match from both guys. They both were pulling out things. Honestly, to tell the truth, Triple H was his same, 5-move kind of guy, and cheat. He had Ric Flair in his corner. Booker T hit the Harlem Hangover, pin Triple H, 1-2 Triple H kick out, and then the Pedigree of Doom happened, the super duper Pedigree of Doom, and a long crawl to Booker T's body, and he pinned him, 1, 2, 3. Now let me get this straight. Okay, first this beef started off. Booker T did an over the top rope challenge thing. He threw out The Rock. The next Raw, Triple H cut the most racist promo ever in the WWE. Matter of fact, I think it might have been in I don't know, 50 years. What's the name called? Junkyard Dog, something. He straight up called him something. Now, let me cut that. Triple H cut the most racist promo. Booker T didn't respond. He just smiled it off, whatever. The next week, Booker T came out, told his story, talk about him going to prison. He got out of prison, and he ain't nothing to fool with. Triple H don't know what he talking about. And Ric Flair came to the ring and basically said him and Triple H is beneath him, right? Like, he's beneath. Booker T is beneath them both. That Booker T is not a champion and all this other stuff. Booker T beat the fuck out of Triple H that night, and they went back and forth. And then the match was being built for Booker T to win the championship finally at Mania. Great match. You can't say it was a bad match. It was a fucking tremendous match. At least from Booker T, because it was the same old from Triple H. Because Triple H he's not versatile. He's the same over and over and over again. He was Super Cena before Super Cena was Super Cena. Okay, and he lost. And it still affects me to this day. Like, I get depressed thinking about WrestleMania because of that. and it kills me. It makes me feel like, it just makes me fucking feel sad. Like, you know how people was, remember the faces of people other than, the Brock Lesnar guy, when Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker last year? You remember that? I was that times 10, because the WWE essentially told me how they really felt about black talent. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh my God, it was just they were trying to bury WCW." No, if you were just trying to bury WCW, he should have kept to the whole, Booker T was a champion there, and that title had no prestige, or it meant nothing because Vince Russo and David Arquette held the belt. He didn't have to call him nappy-headed. He didn't have to call him, tell him that he's beneath him. He didn't have to say any of these things. Triple H essentially cut a promo that he has never cut on anybody else on Booker T. He never cut anything. Like, okay, Booker, when Triple H cuts a promo, there's always a lot of truth into it. And when Triple H cut that promo, there was truth in there, but I'm like, okay, it's just entertainment at the time. It's just wrestling, and then that whole situation happened. After that, Booker T got traded to SmackDown, and he was unhappy about that, and he ended up being a jobber on there and being a mid-card guy, and not really, coming into his own until he actually won a championship again as King Booker. But that just kills me to this day. Every time I think about it, it kills me. You guys, you gotta realize, even though it's entertainment, it still mirrors the society we live in, okay? It still mirrors the society we live in. Even though it's like when you watch movies and the black guy's the first guy to die, okay? And every single 90% of the movies in Hollywood is like white male dominated, even though America is half of America sexually is half female, half male, and when you divide it up, white males are not as big of a demographic as, I guess, women, period. Okay, the problem is diversity and stuff like that. Like, so I'm just saying, like, when people write certain things, they mirror what's going on in the world. So right after Booker T, there's never been a black guy or a black wrestler or black superstars who have ever reached the pinnacle to the point where they had a chance at the WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship when it's the #1 title. Okay, at that time, maybe it was the #1 title. I say maybe loosely. Maybe it was the #1 title at that time. Only because Triple H had the title. So it just speaks in volumes to me. Like, that's why I talk about this on this channel. That's why I'm WWE Black. That's why I say the things that I do. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking butthurt about that situation, because that's not how it should have played out. You just essentially told every black kid who was cheering for Booker T, or every kid for that matter. Really, you were telling every black kid who was cheering for Booker T, who have never seen a black champion in that company, that they don't mean shit to that company. You don't mean shit. We don't give a fuck about your feelings. Fuck you, basically. Like, oh, that's basically what they did. Okay, they do it in comic book movies, they do it in TV, they do it all the time, and it's fucking sickening. Okay, you know what I'm saying? To keep pretending like, oh, it's just entertainment, instead of somebody writing this shit, and then they may be slightly racist, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't explain to me why R-Truth, Crime Time, Kofi Kingston, Primetime Players, The New Day, any of these black wrestlers have had racist ass gimmicks. Okay, gimmicks that have to deal with them being black instead of them being serious competitors. Okay, R-Truth was probably the last person besides Booker T who've had a chance at a #1 title. in a very long time, and at a #1 title in a very long time. Kofi Kingston got the chance, but he never. But I don't even know what happened with that. Okay, but then R-Truth happened with the little Jimmy thing, and then they didn't. They just had it like it was more of a squash match than an actual championship match. It was like, oh, Cena squashed you, and that's it. So you could pretend like, oh, you don't see it, and like, oh, it's just entertainment. Oh, well, blackface was entertainment too, okay? And these stories are made to tell, these, WWE is telling stories. And when I watch it, when I see these black characters, I see exactly my value. And my value to this company, to this world, to the United States of America means nothing. Okay, it's not even that. It's not even that you put a black guy there. It's that you don't give them a chance either. It's like, oh, we're gonna put you in there, and if you don't do good, we're not gonna do anything with you. But you force them to act like monkeys on live television and think that white people want to see that, or you think that your main audience wants to see that. They don't want to see that. They want to see cool moves, a story, and a good story. Okay. And that's been proven. And that's what gets me. So when people talk to me about WrestleMania, I always get this bad taste in my mouth because I watched that transpire and I've felt bad after that. Like, I don't mean fucking shit. I can't be a champion one day because Booker T couldn't do it. And Booker T spent years. We're talking about 35 championships. We're talking about that long history that he has of just transpiring after he had to deal with what he dealt with growing up. So, shit, this just killed me. I can't think. I get depressed thinking about WrestleMania sometimes. That's why, because that match should have never happened the way that it happened. And then if it was going to happen that way, then it should have been booked differently. Okay, but I get that sometimes the heel has to win, but in that situation, if anybody rewatched that transpire all the way up to the WrestleMania, you know for a fact that Triple H should not have won that title. And that being said, Kill Color Struck, Anarchist Darkness, or whatever you want to call me, I'm out. I had to do this video, man. I had to. It was killing me. Deuces.